Yan mga kababayan nating handa sa Christmas. Simple. Yung gravy, salad, mashed potato, cranberries, and turkey.
Yeah, boy.
Luggage, $89.99 dito sa Winners. Ready
You'll need
tayo
to unlock
puntang
your
Mexico.
iPhone first.
The next day.
Hello. Ayan o, December 27th, Friday. Nagtatrabaho tayo. Yan, nung may 2 weeks left pa ako sa nung September, bago mag-September ata. Nag-asa ko ng 1 week off. Tapos sabi nung manager, East Indian, why don't you make it 2 weeks? Yun, sabi ko sige, ginawa ko 2 weeks. Ngayon wala na akong bakasyon na natira. So ngayon nagtatrabaho tayo ngayon. Most of the companies we went to is closed anyways. 27th Friday, ano siya, no, parang naipit na isang araw. Tapos sa Monday 30th may pasok din tayo, 31st may pasok din tayo, which is half day. Yan, 24th and 31st half day. Yung 24th pumasok tayo half day. Yung medyo may incident kami doon na about sa calls. Anyways, yun lang ating ganap ngayon. Sa dito ang holidays, Merry Christmas is hindi kasing saya sa Pilipinas, no. Ang dami din nag-vlog niyan, si Nardino TV. Yan, si sino pa yung isa, si Life with the Coronals, si John, I think. So yun, yung kay hindi ko pa napanood dami daw gift, sabi ni Inags. Tapos meron siyang vlog tungkol sa kanyang 4 years na. Merry Christmas, no? So dito it's in the middle of the winter now. After 3 medyo madilim na, no. So one time lumabas din ng araw nung 26 ata, which is great. And then the weather is gonna be gloomy after that, no. Sa naman sa Lower Mainland, it's gonna be umuulan daw. Pero huminto naman, nakausap ko yung katrabaho kong Pilipino doon ngayon. Huminto naman daw sa wakas after ilang days. Nung nandun nga ako, panayang out of 5 days na nagtrabaho ko doon, 1 day lang na walang ulan. So yan dito, trabaho, bahay. Oh no! May mga acquaintances ka. But sa small town, acquaintances mo, it's limited lang din, no? So kasi medyo maliit lang yung population dito ng Filipino community sa North BC. Hindi kagaya pag sa big city. I think mas marami kang choices, mas maraming Pinoy. But dito may mga kanya-kanya ring mga cliques, no? Kanya-kanyang grupo din, yung mga Bisaya ang mga ka-hangout, yung mga Ilocano, pero may mga mix din na nagmi-mix din naman. Pero syempre kung saan ka mas komportable, doon ka doon, right? So yun, ito ang ating ganap. End of the year 2024 is almost done. A lot of things are happening. Yung governments in the Philippines, government in the Canada, and government South Korea, it's coming down. Parang ang daming destabilization ng mga government, no? So tapos si Trump nag-aano pa ata. He has a meme na he's trying to buy Greenland, Panama Canal, and Canada. Yung isip ni Trump is business-minded, right? So he's thinking about math and what's good for America, right? So in Canada, I think we have to have a new government kasi 9 years of Trudeau is na parang toxic na, no? Tapos magbabudget na naman ng ang conservatives, which is for the next election naman parang sabihin na naman nila cuts yan, which is not really cuts, which is trying to budget what has been damaged from previous. So parang ganun lang ang nagiging cycle, no? So we have to just not rely on the government more. I mean, government is there to make programs for the citizens, the permanent residents, and incoming immigrants. Kasi ang nagpapatakbo talaga ng Canada is immigrants. Kung walang immigrants, kung nagre-rely lang tayo sa inside, na wala, hindi tatakbo ang economy ng Canada. Kasi yung innovation, yung production of workers, and trabaho is ang immigrant is normally very very upbeat yan, very excited na for the new environment kaysa sa normally sa previous na trabaho nila from their own country. Yan. I'm not just talking about Philippines, but other countries too, like South Africa, ganyan. So maraming immigrants dito sa land of opportunity. But with the cost of living going up, kasi nga, and the wages are just staying still, parang is it even worth it? So marami rin ang nadi-discourage na pumunta rito dahil doon sa destabilization nga ng economy at saka inflation, tsaka yung housing cost, yung taas ng housing. Kasi Canadian dream or American dream is you can own a new home, a new car, or not even a new car, but not even a new home too. Basta may new car, house, yan ang Canadian and American dream. And the best way is the house. Pag dating nyo rito, ang i-invest nyo is the house because it appreciates. Mag-invest kayo sa sakyan kasi it's a necessity, it's a need for you to move around. But investing in a new fancy car, luxury car, is not a priority. Don't make it a priority. Make it like just a reliable car that can go from point A to point B. Ang mga nakakaalam ng mga matagal na Canadians, alam nila yan. Sa atin na-impress kasi ang mga tao na pagka brand new car ka, tingin sa'yo mataas o mayaman. Dito, bahay ang importante. But try to invest some part of your house with the basement pagka makakuha ka ng basement. Kasi kung bayad ka lang ng bayad, walang return on investment, parang lugi din. So yun lang, diskarte sa Canada at alamin ang mga tax brackets, tax codes. Yun ang aking payo lang sa pagka andito na sa Canada, no? Hindi, huwag kayong magpapa-sway sa mga hearsay. You have to fact check it, do your own research, and talk with reliable people na your accountant, your lawyer. Yan. Tapos pag business minded ka, you have to get a loan from the bank. So maraming procedure para sa mga yan, para sa ikakunlad mo dito sa Canada. So sa ating ikakunlad sa Canada, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell para updated kayo sa ating mga videos kay mga Berto. Yo!